Everyone, in the last video we have discussed that how you can create a node. In this video we'll talk about that how we can add n numbers of node in a linked list. Let's start. Now we'll talk about that how you can insert a node within a linked list. So at first what we have to do, we have to allocate a memory, then we have to set the next pointer as null, then we have to traverse through the entire list until it reaches to the last node. So let's say that we have a list like this. So it has the memory of this node, it has the memory of this node, like memory address. So this node will point to this node will point to this, but in this portion we have null. So whenever we'll allocate, let's say that whenever we'll allocate a new memory, it will have some address. So we'll store this address over here. So whenever we'll terminate with null, at that position we'll store this node, then it will keep pointing to this node. So this is how we can add a node at the end of a list. So I think this portion is clear. So we'll talk about that in the entire video. Nobody. Now its address will be null by default. So the next address of the last node will be null. The node we have allocated, the next address of that node will also be null. At first we'll have a data, then we have a next address. So I think this portion is clear. Now we'll see that for inserting any node, at first what do we have to do? We have to declare the structure, we have to declare a head pointer, then we have to create a node, and then we have to check that our head pointer is null or not. If our head pointer is null, then we'll put the first node over there. If our head pointer is not null, in this video we'll talk about that. So at first we have to declare a structure, within that data, node, this portion is clear. Next, create node, this portion is also clear, I hope. So we have allocated a memory using malloc, then we'll return this memory from where we are calling this method. So we have allocated the memory, we have declared the structure. Now we'll see that how we can insert a node at the end. At first what we need, for every linked list you need a head pointer. So this is the head pointer. So we have declared a head pointer, then we have a node that is head. So this is the global pointer. Then we have declared a function that is insert. I have discussed earlier that in the entire series we will also follow a standard coding pattern. So we have declared a function, then we have called this create node function. What it will do, it will return you the allocated node. Then we are inserting 80 over here, the next node will be null. So let's say that after this thing we have got this node, that is data is 80 and this is null. Now what our head pointer contains, our head pointer also contains null. So what it will do, if our head pointer is null, then we'll insert temp over here, then it will keep pointing to this fff0. So we have added our first node. In my last video I have talked about till this portion. Now if we are trying to add another node, what we need, we have to traverse the entire list until it's hitting a null. So for that, let's say that for inserting another node we have to call this function again. Then let's say that we'll insert 90. Let's say we'll insert 90, or you can assume that we'll insert 90. So we have allocated a node from here, we have added 90 over here, null. So this is the node. Currently what our list contain, it contains only one node. Our head pointer is pointing to this node. Now we need a reference pointer. So what is the significance of reference pointer? Whenever you are traversing any list, any type of linked list, you need a reference pointer. Now let's say that reference pointer is also pointing to this memory. So what is the significance of head pointer? We'll talk about that later. Now, so this is the reference pointer, it's pointing to the same node. Currently what we have within our reference, let's say ref, we have fff0. Now we have to check that until our ref next is not equals to null, we have to keep traversing. So now what our ref contains, a ref pointing to this node, let's say that ref pointing to this node, the next of this node is null. So this portion will not run. It will just put ref next equals to temp. So currently what we have within our temp, we have this portion. So what is the ref next? So ref next is this portion. So this portion will point to this node 90. So our ref next will contain FFF2. So this is how we can create a list and we can add a node at the end of the list. So let's talk about that again. Let's say that we'll add another node. So for that we have declared another node. Let's say 100. Now at first we have allocated the memory. Let's say here we are adding 100 over here, null. Now our head pointer is not null. Our reference pointer is pointing to head. So at first, what is the value of ref? The value of ref is FFF0, right? The value of ref is FFF0. Now let's say that what is the ref next? It's FFF2. So it's not null. So now what will be the value of ref? It will be incremented to this node. It will be ref equals to ref next. It's not like incremented. In Adab we talk about the incrementation. That's why I'm saying incrementation. So the ref will be assigned as FFF2. So the value of ref will be FFF2. Now it will point to this node. Now in this node we have null here. We have null here. So the last node of a single linked list will be null. Now what we'll do? We will just assign this temp over here. So whenever we'll be encountering with a null, this loop will be terminated. So is it clear? So this portion will be terminated. Now we'll put ref next equals to temp. So what is the value of ref next? That is null. Here we'll put, let's say that FFF4, we'll put FFF4 over here, FFF4. Then this node will point to this node, and by default we have null over here because we have initialized temp next equals to null. So I think this portion is clear, that how you can add n numbers of node within a linked list. So let's start with the hands-on. So as you can see that we have declared a structure, our head pointer is null at first, then we have allocated a memory. Then what we are doing, at first we have the insert function, then we are writing node temp equals to create node, we are allocating the memory, then we are asking the data from the user, then we are taking the data from the user, we are putting temp next equals to null. It means the next of the node that we have allocated, it will be null. At first, if we don't have any node within a linked list, it will be null. Our head pointer will null. We'll assign the first node over here, else we'll keep on traversing the list or accessing the list until it reaches to the null. So whenever it will encounter with null, we'll put ref next over here. So we are storing the node at the end of the list. So we'll show the user that successfully inserted data. So this is a traverse function. We'll talk about the traverse function in the next video. So at first, so we have written the traverse for that. You can see that we have added the data and we are traversing that. But in the next video, we'll talk about the traverse function in very detail. Let me compile the code. At first, we'll put 99, 999. We have successfully inserted the data. Then 899. Then, so how many times we are calling this function, insert function? 3 times. So at first, this node or this data was in the head. Then we are inserting the data at the last. So this is a third node. Let's say that 699. So data present in the linked list is 999, 899 and 699. So in this order we have added the data. So I think this portion is clear, that how you can add n numbers of node in a linked list. I think these portions are clear. If you have any doubt, just write in the comment section. See you in the next video.